Hey guys, and welcome back to Xbox Mind Masters. Today we will be giving a demonstration video on Redstone. So we have some good demonstrations for you today. So I'll start with this one right here. What this is basically how you can make this piston right here go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth just forever. And so you can set it to 4 different speeds, but that's also 4 different times that it'll stay on, 4 different lengths of time that it'll stay on for. So if you set it down and then right away turn it to 3 ticks, which is like, if you set it down, that's just 0 ticks right there, no tick. And then that's 1, 2, and 3. So what you do is you come up here, you can set it down and turn it to, I guess, 2 ticks. And it'll go like that, just in, out, in, out. And then if you set it to 4, it'll go the slowest. If you set it to 1, it'll go the fastest it can, but it'll only go for a short amount of time. So, as you can see, it only went a very short time. 3 is a bit slower. 2 is a bit slower, and 3 is the slowest. So yeah, that's how you make it go in and out and in and out. And how you make it is basically, you just have a block, just any block. You put the block down, and you put a redstone torch. So it's just like that. The torch is on the side of it right there. And then you put a block on top of the torch. So it's like that. If you are having trouble putting on top of the torch, which I do not know how you would, you can just put one right there and then set it. And then what you want to do is put 1 piece of redstone right there, and then put block on top. And then you can just run redstone to whatever you want, and then you put your repeater down. Make sure your repeaters last after you've hooked everything up, like a piston's right there. There you go. So that's how you make that. And then the next thing is just a basic demonstration on one way that you can use a piston. So you have the piston on like that, and you can put whatever you want on top of this. It can really just be whatever you want. You can cover all this up. You just got to make sure that it doesn't cut off this one, or else the power won't receive. And then you can just switch the lever, and it'll release it. And you can put whatever you want down there, just anything you want. You can put crafting tables right here and have just a secret thing right there, and just whatever you want. So here's another little demonstration on different things that you can use to power them. You can use a pressure plate, which will turn it on, but only for the time that you stay on. So you get off, it'll turn off. You get on, it'll turn on. And then you can see that the piston will lift up crafting tables, but not chests. It's just a weird little thing that it just won't do it. And then right here is just something that you should do. Just keep in mind when you're connecting a bunch of different pistons, is put repeaters. Because if you don't put any repeaters, then it'll look like this. And your pistons will be out here or right here, and it'll be kind of weird. It'll look weird, and it won't work because, as you can see, it has to go in a straight line to the piston. It can't go off to a side and then go, unless you have a repeater. See? That won't work. But if you put the repeaters, it will. So make sure you have the repeaters. And another thing, probably the last thing, is this. And as you can see, this is a very long line of redstone connecting to the piston that's currently on. If you take the repeater out and put the redstone back, as you can see, it doesn't go for very far. It just goes to right here. This is the last one, and these right here are not turned on. Redstone can travel 15 blocks before it loses its current. So what you want to do is you want to take the redstone out and put a repeater down, and that will boost the current. And so yeah, now the piston's on. Now it's off. Now it's on. Another thing that you can use repeaters for is this. So, as you can see, I have two little things set up. So, if I put the torch down, you can see that turned on, and then it took a while for this to turn on. There's not a repeater here, so that one's not on, but you get the idea. The repeaters also slow the current. You can set it to the max amount of time that you want it to slow it. The higher the tick, which is how many times you turn this, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, will decrease or increase the amount of time that it takes. So as you can see, that's already lit up, and that isn't. It's still working. So yeah, that's how you can change the different times of when you want it to get there. That's very handy if you're doing things like note blocks or things like that, when you want to make songs or something. So yeah, that's basically what you need to know if you're going to redstone. So if you need any help with anything, just feel free to hit us up on Xbox. We're on a lot. We can help you on whatever you need, and yeah. So friend us, do whatever you want. It'll be fun. We can make contraptions with you, teach you how to do it if you don't know. Anything you guys need. So yep, that's going to be the end of the video. Tune in next time, and we'll see you guys later.